Good afternoon, traders. It's Bill Baruch with Blue Line Futures, and it's your Midday Market Minute. Happy Monday. Well, it's a big week we got going. The equity markets are already trading higher. As the week unfolds, we're looking to Fed Chair Powell on Wednesday. You got the Fed minutes on Thursday. Then you got the summit at the summit. President Trump and President Xi are going to meet on the sidelines of the G20 summit to discuss trade. And there's a good chance we get some optimism out of there. There's going to be jawboning leading up to it. But it's in best interest of both parties now to get something, or at least something positive, coming out of that meeting. The markets do want to believe that. Not like last week, but like the prior week, where the markets, the equity markets in particular, wanted to believe that something could get done. Now, last week we saw a lot of selling. The markets got hammered. The NASDAQ got crushed. You did see solid volume as tech did get that pushed lower, but the S&P, which lost about 4% on the week, did not make a new low. Looking back to that October low, we're bouncing back pretty good right now. Now we do a first key resistance. And we did talk about it in the Morning Express. This would be a major 3-star resistance level if we're not as bullish as we are and fighting an overall bottoming process. That level is holding the market back. Check it out on the Morning Express. Now we also have our battleground area, 2750 roughly. Take a look at that. We closed below there. We said it would be very disappointing on the session. But for the market to hold this and then potentially close out above first key resistance, that's going to be a great sign and the bottoming process is underway. You need the risk sentiment to continue to expand. You're seeing positive news from Brexit, positive news out of Italy. It's all helping the overall landscape. Crude oil is moving off the low, and that's helping things too. Now, we're looking forward to the CFTC commitment of traders that comes out later today. It did not come out last Friday due to the holiday hours, but we're looking at potentially seeing the lowest managed money position in crude oil to go below 100,000 managed money net long position for the first time since August of 2016. So keep an eye on that. And then here's the kicker. If we don't get it on this report, look at the selling that came in the back half of last week. It's not going to be on this report. It's almost certainly going to be on it for the next week's report than this Friday. So crude oil hits 50 bucks. We're going to see dissipating effects. Really, the SPR that was released over the past month should not be trickling into inventories anymore. We're out of maintenance season as well. The weather's also colder. So we could start to see this inventory draw. It's going to be very important for a bottom here in crude. We find a lot of value down here. And we would not be surprised to see 54 to 55 bucks this week in crude oil. We did turn bullish after being neutral for really the majority of this move lower. We of course had found areas where we thought there would be value or reasons such as options expiration where crude oil could rally, but we never really ultimately kept a bullish bias at all. But now we are seeing some value here in crude oil bouncing off the $50 mark. So watch for this bottoming process. But again, inventories are going to be key for that. Gold is holding very well. If you look at the commodity sector, the dollar is weaker. It's boosting the commodities. Crude oil is seeing part of that. Gold's holding well, right at the 50. We're just above the 50 and 100-day moving averages. Going to be crucial here today. And the gold, the dollar, that whole picture is going to be important as the Fed. We talked about the Fed Chair Powell talking on Wednesday, Fed minutes on Thursday. But before that, get ready for tomorrow. You have Fed Governor Clarida speaking early. Then you have Fed President from Atlanta, Bostic, talking, as well as Kansas City Fed President George, who is a voting member 2019, talking. So it's going to be a very interesting week, very critical here over the next 24 hours and leading into some of the bigger events. We're here to help. Give us a call, 312-278-0500. You can email us at info@bluelinefutures.com. You can check our website for updates, and you can sign up for a free trial of our research there. But remember, futures trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Thank you.